Hello and welcome to Sparkle and Chill. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm gonna go in a couple of things that I got. Oh, the dog is literally gonna jump out of her box. Or out of her playpen. No, you guys stay there and lay down. Hopefully we can get through this without crying and whining, but lest I say more. Okay. It's okay, Millie. You're gonna have to wait. I'm busy for just a few minutes, okay? I'm busy. You need to play with your toys. Play with your toys. I'll be with you in a few minutes. Okay. So I got quite the set. So Paintly, I think it was Paintly something. What did I wrote it down somewhere? Paintly kits. Okay. So the first two were diamond paintings that were, one was really small, one was really the right size. I had ordered 4 canvases. Somebody in my feed mentioned the fact that to be careful because some of their paintings are actually paintings, like paint by number paintings. And that's what I got. I haven't completely opened it. I just opened up the thing and realized this is not a diamond painting. So I knew that that one was a hummingbird. These are paints. And not 50 paints. If I recall, I think it had, and this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 25 colors. 24 colors, so I overcount. So here's one set of paints. Some paint brushes. I got this part out, but I haven't undone the paintings. And then the butterfly, which also has 24 colors. I'm just like, what? Somebody had warned me in my comments that this was a company that did both diamond paintings and, lay down, you're fine, and paint by number. Apparently I ordered both. I must have somehow flipped into their other paintings, and so maybe I've discovered a new hobby. So I'm not quite sure. I saw when I started to open it that there was like, there's 2 canvases and then there's these papers, and I don't quite know. These 2 are the 2 canvases, and then these are, I guess, master copies or something of the paintings. And I don't really know. Yeah, I just don't even know what to think of this. This is so wild. Because it's not something I meant to do, and I can send them back, I'm pretty sure, but who knows, maybe it will be fun. I did some paint by number when I was in junior high school. That didn't turn out too bad, that I had on my walls for a couple years when I was a kid. But they were oil paintings, and this looks like it's acrylics. So, yeah. So there's the butterfly. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm just kind of stunned, to be honest. And then, so that's the butterfly. This is the hummingbird. I knew I had ordered bigger sizes, and I know also that the one that they actually, oh great, I just knocked stuff over. Actually, these are going to come in handy, aren't they? So that's the hummingbird one. I don't know that you guys can really see it very good, but it's quite interesting, and I think it could be fun. So I'm not that, I mean, I'm kind of laughing at myself because I'm sure I obviously made a mistake. And that's okay. It happens. I had no idea that it wasn't a diamond painting site. I thought I was on a diamond painting site. But what's interesting is it has these like, oh, I was trying to figure out what she had. I thought she had a piece of paper, but she's got one of those crinkle toys. But it has like a regular paper one too, so I think that's kind of interesting. Maybe you can do these with colored pencils or something. I don't know. So anyways, that is, or was, my surprise when I opened up this package, not knowing where it was from, but then it made perfect sense because these were the other pictures that I had, oh gosh, don't do this on an easel. Okay, so that was my surprise. Oops. Yeah, and I think it's kind of funny, actually. It's just like me to make a mistake like this, but it's an easy mistake. I'm sure I'm not the first person that went looking for diamond paintings there and got these instead by, you know, because it was a diamond painting site. Those other two paintings I got from the same place. And again, on these, they're not even labeled properly. There's no company name or anything on this stuff. There's no markings on the box or on the, you know, so it's really weird. What company doesn't put any kind of, there's no invoice or anything in here. I do think that the paintbrushes are kind of cool, though. They've got little tiny paintbrushes, and they've got sparkles in them. So, I don't know. I just find it very odd that they don't have any kind of anything in here that tells you what's what. So that is Paintly Kits. Don't think I'll be ordering from them again, just from the situation. And then this, I believe, this box, I haven't opened. This just showed up today. And I believe this is my, I believe that this is my Dreamer design, but I'm not 100% sure because it doesn't say that, doesn't say anything on it either. So I don't know what I did with my oh, hey, just as I was about to say, I don't know what I did with my knife, my box cutter. I found it. Okay, so I did tear off my name thing, so it's fine if, okay. All right, let's get into it. Yes, it is the Dreamer design. I figured it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. Okay. It really got me here today. Okay. Pull one over here. Oh, this box got to get kind of munched. Nothing else in there. Okay, let's see. This box got kind of, they don't put it in very big of a box, so things happen. This box kind of got mangled. I'm surprised the last box I had from them had like a little handle on it and everything. Okay, let's get into it. They have a sticker on the end, but let's leave it as a surprise. She's being really good, my little puppy dog. I'm going to stuff this in here. That worked. Well, hopefully it didn't get munched in the process. So, what was I gonna say? So I'm excited about this. I did I got a free kit from Dreamer Designs last summer, and it was it was a nice kit. It was squares. One of these is squares and one of these is rounds. by mistake, although I think I was able to correct it. By mistake, I put both of them in as, or one in as a square and one in as a round. And I was like, dang, what did I do? And then I went back and did a message to them. And they said that if they could, that they would switch it to if it was possible. They weren't sure if they were going to be able to catch it in time, but that they would do both as rounds if they could. So maybe, just maybe, oh my gosh. Yikes, okay. This is going well. So this is the design. Springtime Ensemble. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of clamp that up there just to keep it. Oops. Okay. That might be too. And then I dropped all of that. Okay. Can I get drills? They fell to the wrong direction. Of course, right? All right. So what did we get here? Round drills. Yay, look at that color palette. Oh my gosh, I love it. I am always there for, let's look at the, I haven't really had Dreamer design but one other time, so let's look at the toolkit. We won't look at the next one, but I haven't seen a lot of these ones. I know that they have a different different tool set. And this is different than the one I got before too. So, but they do have this one for your, I was looking for this. I didn't know what this one was for, and apparently this is for the ABs. And I'm not sure, you don't put wax in it and it just picks them up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test it out this time. I don't know what I did with the other one that I got. I think I might have put it in at my giveaways. Excuse me. I have a friend who also diamond paints, but she doesn't have as many things, and I sometimes give her, ooh, it has some nice pointy murder, they call them murder deals, tweezers. No, you're okay in there. Play with your toys. Play with your toys. Excuse me, I got the sneezes all of a sudden. Oh, I got a little pot of purple wax. Purple wax. I do like getting these little containers to put them in. Millie, stop it. Uh-oh, something else just fell. And I don't know where it went. And I don't know what it was. Oh, it was probably a multi-placer. Oh, it comes with 2 little pots of wax. But I'm going to have to find that little multi-placer before I let the little monster out of her playpen. Or she will try to eat it. This is something I have learned. It comes with a couple different places. I'm sure the other one was probably a 4-placer. It's on the floor somewhere. 2 scrunchies, some baggies, and the sharp tweezers. That is what we got. And I will find that before baby does. So let's look at the canvas. I do like that it comes in a nice dust bag. I do like that. Okay, let's look at the canvas. Yeah, I like that. I love the pinks and purples. Okay, that's not gonna stay. Oh, is that making a glare? Yeah, it is. Let me turn that off. Can you see it without that? It's called Springtime Ensemble, and it's by Jeff Hoff. It's a 50 by 40. I really like this size. It's not too terribly big. It's which is a 19 by 15, which means it's smaller than my 22 by 22. I actually think this is probably a really good size for me. I like the 22 by 22, but I'm starting to see that I think this particular size is going to probably become my new favorite because I do like it. The stick is very good. I don't know about you guys lately, the stick on the Diamond Art Club is not very good. Which is kind of a shame. The one I'm working on now, Gus, it's sticky, but it's not terribly sticky, so it's not as bad as the glue problem that I had with, and I didn't even realize that it was what the problem was until I started hearing about it, and then I was like, oh, on my Thomas Kincaid Maui Gardens, the glue was just causing the drills to move. Oh gosh, there's that glare. Oh no, that's the fence. They're all the little birds are sitting on a fence. Looks like a cardinal, a robin, bluebird, chickadee. I'm not quite sure. I think this is a I'm not sure what that one is, but I like it. Okay, so that is, and I love these drills. Look at these drills. Oh my gosh. These drills are beautiful. And this is a nice canvas. I do like it. It's got the nice felted canvas. And these are rounds. And they are all kinds of pretty. Okay. All right. Oops. And it comes with stickers. And they are individually done. I do like the way they come in Diamond Art Club. I like the little booklets. This is the one I have for Gus. I do like these little booklets. They keep things a little bit nicer. But, hey, it comes with stickers, and that is important because too many times, like when I first started diamond painting, all I ever did was the budget kits on Amazon, and they don't come with stickers. So the first time the first diamond dots I got was I think it was Diamond Dots. I got the butterfly one. Came in a tube and it was really cool because I had never gotten one that way before. I'm just going to wrap this around. And it came with stickers and I thought, wow, that's really a cool way to do it because I had never seen that before. Then, of course, I learned that most of the premium kits come with stickers. I was used to making my own with, and I don't know that that's, okay, so that's this one. This box is kind of mangled. I don't know if I'm going to, for now, we'll stick it back in the box. At least it doesn't crinkle. No, it's not going to fit back in this box. It doesn't like, that box is kind of bad. So we will just set this aside right there. Okay. And it did come with this little instruction book if you don't know how to diamond paint. And I guess there's a little coupon for Scan Me for 15% off. Okay, set that there. Let's look at the next one. I lost my train. Did that ever happen to you guys? Sometimes the caboose never comes back. I don't know what I was going to say. Something came into my mind and left just as quickly. So, I don't know if you guys have... I've been hearing a lot about Dreamer Design. I had done the one butterfly kit that I did, and I really liked it. It was a square, and it took me a little longer to do because I'm not... You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. I'm almost done. I just got one more kit to do. One more kit and I'll be all done. She's been spoiled today because I didn't have to work, so she hasn't had to go in the kennel today. She's just been able to be out, but boy, she can jump almost out of this thing. She's jumping so high. I took her, so I took her to go get her shots yesterday. We went to, gosh, do you guys, so let me just ask, for those of you guys who have pets, the cost of veterinary care has changed dramatically since I had my last dog. Can I just say? So my last dog, when I did the puppy pack, so this was, when did I get Sophie? I got Sophie in 2010, so that was the last time I had a puppy. And I did the puppy pack with my vet for $250. And then the spay, I think, was probably around the same amount, maybe a little less. I can't remember, but I know that it was altogether, by the time I was done, I hadn't spent quite that much, or too much. So I went to my old vet that I've taken my dogs to for the last, I don't know, since 1998. When I first got my, this one is square, so they weren't able to change it. They said they were going to change it if they could. So this is a squares. Look at those colors, though. They're really pretty. And I like that they're already bagged up. I mean, I don't work out of baggies, but I did when I first started and just did budget kits. I worked out of baggies for a while, but I used sandwich bags, and I would just dip the boat in and get them out. And it's been a while. I'm not going to open this one because we already did that. Let's look and see what we got. Isn't it pretty? Can you see? It's a kitty it's called Nest in the Blossom by Bridget Voth. And it is a 50 by 40 as well. And somebody is desperately trying to jump out. Come here, come here, come here. I'm trying to finish this, but I can't get you from this angle. Just a second here. Sorry, guys. She's literally gonna jump out. Trying to jump out. We'll see if we can get through it. Want to see a puppy? Okay. So, is the kitty here, and then there is a bird, a little hummingbird. I love the light pastel colors and the gray kitten. And so that is the second one. I think these were good choices. I love these colors. I like these pinks and purples, or I like really bright, vibrant colors. I remember when I got the Bird of Joy, and all those colors were so pretty, and it had electro ones in them. Oh my gosh, it was nice. What? You have the hiccups again? Do you have the hiccups again? Oh, poor Millie May. Poor little girl has hiccups. It's terrible to be a puppy that's spoiled to death. Anyways, let's see I bet I can show you the picture on the bottom. This box got a little mangled too. Let's see, can you guys see that a little bit better? Yeah. So that is that one. So this is just the beginning of kind of looking at some other companies. That's not to say that I'm not going to purchase from DAC. I'm just kind of looking at some other options as well, because I want to know that when I see something and I like it, I can buy it. And that's just the unfortunate truth about Diamond Art Club right now. You can go to their website and you can find lots of pretty pictures, but you can't buy any of them, which is kind of crazy. So these are going to be probably what I will do. So after I get done with Gus, and I'm working on that little budget butterfly that I got, as well as my minis. But once I get done with Gus, I'm probably going to do one of these Dreamer designs, just to do something different, or the Painterly one. I haven't decided. Other people have said to me I should send them back, but It's such a hassle. I hate sending things back. Um, and I really want to see the quality of the ones that I got, even though they're smaller than the one is smaller than I thought it would be. Um, Even though I got paint by number that's actual paint by number instead of I just, it's like, well, I think that one's kind of funny, that getting an actual paint by number kits. But that might actually be fun to try. I haven't, I did some of those. They were oil paintings when I was a kid, and I did enjoy doing it. So who knows? Maybe it'll just give me something different to do, but we'll see. And then, yeah. So this is what I have for you today. I thank you for watching. Look forward to our next video. I will be doing a whip and chat in my next video, and the topic is yet to be decided. So I will see you soon. Bye now. Almost forgot. Like, subscribe, share, ring that bell if you want to get notified whenever I drop a video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.